Moving on now, a Kerala court has granted bail to Bengaluru-based businessman Unnikrishnan Potti, the prime accused in the case involving loss of gold from Sri Kovil door frames of the Lord Ayyappa shrine in Sabarimala. However, Potti will not walk free just as yet. He will continue to remain in judicial custody as he is also an accused in a separate case related to the disappearance of gold from Dwarapalka's idol of the temple. The Vigilance Court granted bail after Potti argued that the Special Investigation Team failed to file a charge sheet within the mandatory 90-day period prescribed by law. The detailed bail order, including conditions imposed by the court, is still awaited. So far, the SIT has arrested 12 people in 2 cases, including Unnikrishnan Potti and 2 former presidents of the Travancore Devaswam Board. All right, Kerala court has now granted bail to businessman Unnikrishnan Potti, who is the prime accused in the case involving loss of gold from the Sri Kovil door frames of the Lord Ayyappa shrine at Sabarimala. Vivek is joining us live with more details. My colleague who's tracking that story. Vivek, Unnikrishnan Potti will now be not be walking out free because one case, although he's got bail in a case relating to Sri Kovil door frames, but he is still going to be in judicial custody for a separate case that he's also being tried for.
Yes, he has currently got the bail, in connections with the Sri Kovil frames case by the Vigilance Court, where the allegation, the main allegation of the SIT was that he has been instrumental in extracting the gold from the Sri Kovil doors. That's the temple, the doors attached to the sanctum sanctorum of the Lord Ayyappa temple. Now, the other case which is pending against him is regarding the gold, which is which he is alleged to have extracted from the Dwarapalaka idol, which is the idol just outside the sanctum sanctorum. So, basically 2 cases. In the first case, now that he has been granted bail. Now, this is after he sought the bail on the grounds that the SIT probing the case has not filed a charge sheet even after 90 days. Because that is a stipulated period under law. And since that has not been done, he has been granted bail. Now, he cannot walk free at this point of time. He has to stay inside the jail. And remember, there are other people also who are involved in this case. There are 11 other people apart from Potti who was involved in the case. They have been arrested right now, which includes 2 former TDB presidents and also the gold jeweler owner, Govardhan, who is the 12th accused, and also there were some board members who are involved in this particular case who's currently behind the bars. But as of now, this particular order is going to be an interim relief for Unnikrishnan Potti, the first accused in the Sabarimala gold theft case.
All right, but it's important to point out, Vivek, that the bail that he's got is literally on technical grounds, and that is the failure of authorities to file the FIR on the stipulated timeline of 90 days. So the bail is not in his favor so much as it's an indictment of authorities who failed to file a charge sheet within the stipulated 90 days.
Yes, indeed, it is indeed a failure of the SIT team. It's a technical failure, and it's basically this is something which the court has raised earlier also, that the SIT has been going very slow as far as this case is concerned, at least in the initial phases of the investigation. The SIT has been given clear orders by the court saying that they are not taking up the case in a way which people the court is expecting them to do, because they've been given a stipulated time of 6 weeks, and it's not been. They're saying that it's not going in the right direction, but it's after the VSSC report which clearly shown that gold has been extracted, manipulated from the frames, that the investigation started gaining momentum and they started questioning a lot of people, and finally it has come to light that the gold was taken. But exactly who was the person who has given the final order taking this gold, who was given the permission to extract the gold and, give it for maintenance purposes in Chennai. So that is something which the investigation team is right now probing at this point of time. VIPs have been arrested, including former TDB presidents. There were some board members. But opposition, especially the Congress and the BJP, says that then there were some ministers of the CPM, including Karagamballi Surendran, and the current Devaswam minister has to be questioned in this case because they believe that this kind of fraudulent activities cannot be done without the knowledge of the ministers or the top authorities of the Devaswam board.
Vivek, thank you very much for all those details. We're going to move on now.